you got any diagnosis on the wrist? What's going
They
on?
just said a sprained wrist. It happened earlier last week, and I tried pushing through it this whole week. Felt good, and then kind of just threw one, turning my wrist over pretty hard, and kind of felt weird, and then threw one into flat and just didn't feel the same. So the guys decided to call it quits for the day, and hopefully come back in a week or two and see how it is.
So it was on the throw, not on a snap.
Correct.
Okay.
On the throw, yeah.
When did you aggravate it the first time? How long ago was that?
Probably about a week ago.
Chad, are you surprised that, I guess, coming here and basically staying out of trouble, that the Clemson thing is still a question and has followed you to this point?
Not only Clemson, but even in high school, it still follows me. Every decision and everything you do is going to be put in a microscope, and one bad thing can blow up just like that. So I just got to be smart with everything I do, and of course the past is going to come up.
It was reported that that affected the combine decision. Was that true? Was that why you did not
I
get
never really got a true answer from it, but it gave me an extra week to work out. We're in Pensacola, Florida, so I wasn't really too worried about that. I was just trying to come out here today and show what I could do.
Does team still talk to you about the arrest when you first committed here or signed here back in December of that year?
Of course, they bring up the past, but you try to let them know that you're not the same person. I just had my 23rd birthday last week, and you got to be a more mature person. And me and my brother talk all the time. I mean, he had kids 2 weeks ago trying to fight him, about 10 of them, and talking crap about me, and he was more mature enough to walk away from that situation and not get involved in that. So if my 16-year-old brother is able to walk away from situations, I sure should be able to if I'm 23 years old.
What teams have shown the most interest in you?
There's a whole bunch. I got some visits set up to fly out this week, so I'm excited for those opportunities.
Do you know a range, or have you been hearing any range where you might fall into?
You just never know, and depending on where I go, I really don't care. I just want an opportunity to show what I can do.
How has this process been for you?
Knees really well. I mean, if it wasn't for my wrist, I think I'd be doing pretty well right now.
How has this process been for you, knowing you weren't able to be at the combine to throw and all that?
I take every day one step at a time. Try to get my knee better. Try to be mentally there all the way, and not have to think about outside factors. So every day I'm just trying to get to work and do the best I can.
Do you know when you'll be fully cleared on the knee, contact, that sort of thing?
Well, I had been cleared about 3 weeks ago to actually get tackled, and it was right around 4 months. But the doctor advised everybody that probably 6 to 7 months till he wants me to be tackled.
Are there any specific teams that you've got visits scheduled with?
Yeah, a couple teams right now. I'm just excited for this opportunity.
Who are they?
Well, they told me not to say, so.
What's the biggest message right now that you're trying to get across to teams that you want them to know about you?
You're getting a great leader, a hard worker, and a guy that doesn't never give up no matter what the situation is. And not only that, you're getting a guy that has an arm that can throw it all over the field no matter what it is. But at the end of the day, I just want to show him that I'm a mature quarterback that can lead a franchise.
Who are you leaning on through this process? Is it Jim? Who are you leaning on?
Leaning on my brother, my little brother. I mean, I want to prove to him that I can play in the NFL, and I'm a mature person, and the stuff that has happened a long time ago, that's not who I am. I'm a guy that's a hard worker who wants to be the best at his position, and I have to prove that every single day.
Injury aside, how do you feel you stack up to other quarterbacks in the draft?
I think all of them are really well. That's why they're in that position. But I think all of us bring a different element to the table, and I'm confident in myself, and they're confident in themselves. But they're all great, and it's up to the teams to decide who's better.
What did the team tell you today after you aggravated the wrist?
Just keep working. Just try to get healthy. I mean, that's the name of the game is to get healthy.
Is it frustrating? I mean, with all the other questions, I mean, you're kind of having to answer to come out here and have that setback.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I've worked really hard for the past 5 months to really hone in on this day, and we got to move back to be able to do this stuff. So, you go through adversity and you get through it, and you can only change the future.
One more question. All right.